All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Mart. I'm the CEO and founder of Eco. I say Eco. A lot of people say Echo. I kind of gave up on correcting people, so you can basically do whatever. So what we're doing is we're bringing digital investments to banks and credit unions. But before talking a little bit about that, a little bit about myself. I'm originally from the Netherlands. That's where the funny accent is from. And back in the Netherlands, everybody invests their money with their trusted bank or their trusted credit union. And to me, that makes total sense. I know my bank, I trust my bank, and especially investing where trust is so important, I probably want to go to the place I already know and trust. However, when I moved to the US, and this is 5 years ago, and I wanted to bank somewhere, and I also want to invest at my bank, I went to this bank, they say we do banking, loans, and investments. And I said, okay, I want to invest, I have $100. And they said, well, we have a financial advisor, his name is Bob. I don't know, many financial advisors are named Bob. I've learned the last 4 years. But Bob told me, if you don't have $100,000, we cannot help you. So what I learned is that even though banks and credit unions, they say we do investments, they only do it for the top 1%. So what we do is we enable banks to offer investments to all their clients and not just the top 1%. Well, why that is important? All live banks and credit unions, they've seen a huge spike in deposits, stickiness, they found it much easier to retain clients, and they also created a non-interest revenue stream for themselves. So without further ado, just wanted to show you the product. So this is a typical bank or credit union digital banking homepage. So I have my checking. I'm not very rich, as you can see, but still $13. Might buy me a beer here in New York. Probably not, actually. So I have my checking, I have my savings, but I also have my investments. And the moment I click on investments, I'm not being redirected to any third party. Everything is happening on the place that I already know and trust. Here, we give you options to 3 different investment products. The pre-made portfolios, which is basically a Betterment or an Acorns. We have the self-directed product, which is basically like a Robinhood, and we have a hybrid product. By offering both, or like all these 3 products with your trusted bank or credit union, what we want to become is a one-stop investment shop. So instead of having Robinhood, Acorns, Betterment, Vanguard, all of those apps, you can do everything at the place that you already know and trust. So I will show you a little bit what a hybrid product looks like. It's basically a hybrid between the pre-made and the self-directed investing. We first ask you a question about your risk appetite. Let's say I have a balanced risk. I want to get more out of my savings. So now I get a recommended risk level. I can change that. And in the next step, I can personalize my portfolio. I obviously work in tech. So that's an industry that I want to invest in. But also aerospace, I find it important or interesting. Yeah. Now we're going to the actual onboarding. And what makes it really special is because we're integrated inside the digital banking platform, we don't need to ask clients, what's your name, what's your address, what's your social security number? We already know all this information. All we do here is collect data that we don't know, or basically the bank does not know yet, for us to do our own KYC and AML. Sorry. There we go. So you can see all data is automatically pre-filled. And basically the onboarding, what it normally looks like, is just these 3 steps. Employment status, let's pretend I'm a student. It's been a while, but it was a fun time. I have some savings, and I'm not affiliated with FINRA, and I'm not the president of the US. So now all the data is automatically pre-filled or transferred from the digital banking to here. I go check the box, and now basically within 2 minutes, I created my own digital banking, my own digital investing account on my digital banking platform. It's a little educational layer. This is my portfolio. It's stocks, it's bonds. These are the individual holdings, etc., etc., etc. Now, you can fund your investment account from as little as $10. So this way, we really want to make it possible for everybody to invest their money with their trusted bank or credit union. And an interesting statistic is that today, 45% of Americans, they're not investing. outside of the big cities, it's close to 65%. And the number one reason is they find it too scary, too intimidating. So what we are offering them is we're saying now you can invest your money with your trusted bank, starting from $10. So really make that, make that such an easy decision for people to make. So what I want to show you in the last minute and a half is what that looks like as a funded account. Because if I fund my account now, it takes a few hours. I only have 7 minutes, so that's not going to work out. But this is one of our other clients. I have a checking account. I'm a little richer here, so I have $94. It definitely buys me a beer. And I have my digital investing. The moment I click on digital investing, again, I stay on the platform that I already know and trust. I can see my hybrid portfolio that's been around for a while. It's been doing pretty well. Last week, probably not so well. But I also can switch to other portfolios that I've made. So I also have a self-directed portfolio. It only has two holdings in it right now, but I can pick from 6,000 fractionable shares, bonds, ETFs. The final thing that I'd like to show you is just a little bit of a knowledge center that we've built. The knowledge center is a way for everybody to learn a little bit about your investments. So we're really starting from the basics. What is investing? What's the difference between a stock and a bond? So we really make this product easy to understand for everybody. That's basically all I had to show you for today. If you have any questions, please find me in my booth. Although I know we have a booth, but I haven't found it myself yet. So I hope that I'm going to find it before you do. All right. Have a good one.